and welcome to this week's episode of MT Squared, Minerva's 2-minute tactics for your procurement. I have a short but sweet tip for you this week, and it surrounds technology. I was present at a presentation this week which talked about technology. What I liked about the presentation was it took you right back to thinking about why you might need a piece of kit or software, as opposed to getting fixated on a particular brand or product. So we're talking here about anything from mobile phones to watches, laptops, anything really that is technology based. And we do have a bit of a tendency when we're procuring these things to get fixated with a particular, as I say, product or brand. So, for example, I know in schools in the past, they've looked at iPads. It's got to be an iPad, it's got to be an Apple product. And actually, there are some really good products out there in the marketplace at the moment, which are really good rivals to Apple and to iPads. And it may well be that that particular product is more suited to what you need. So you really need to think about what you're trying to achieve by having a piece of technology. Also, you can actually now effectively rent equipment, or you can maybe buy some software but have it on a trial basis. So don't think about actually buying something on a very permanent basis or having it for a long period of time. Maybe consider that you might only want something for a short term, and see if you can actually rent it for a period of time, or maybe just have it for a short-term contract. It's also thinking about how people use technology, because for one pupil or for one member of staff, a piece of technology might be really good for them and they might get on really well with it, and for somebody else it might be the complete opposite. And a good example of that would be looking at Android phones again versus iPhones. I know when I first transferred across from an Android device to an iPhone, it took me forever to get used to it. Luckily I persevered with it and now I'm really happy with it, but it may be the case that as persevere as you might just find that a piece of technology doesn't work for you. So that's another reason to make sure that you can maybe have something on a trial basis, as opposed to actually buying it and then finding that you're stuck with it and either can't get on with it or find that actually it doesn't do what you wanted it to do. So just when you're thinking about procuring technology, hardware, software, apps, anything like that, just have a think first of all about what you want it to do, and consider whether you need to have a very specific piece of kit, or whether actually you might have a look at the marketplace and see what else is available for you. So I hope that's useful. Until next time, soldier on!